95% of the world population cannot even do 10 pull-ups. Only 15% of the UK population actually have a gym membership. And rest assured, not every single person actively goes to the gym. Out of those people that have a membership, not all 15% attend the gym on a regular basis, at least 3 times a week. You can even slice that in half. Why am I making this point? Why am I stating this fact? I'm stating this fact to wake a lot of you up, to make you astounded at how easy it is to elevate into the upper echelons, how easy it is to elevate into at least the top 20%. And I don't just mean in a physical sense, in a fitness sense, I mean in all aspects. There is a series of videos that I'm going to release with mental, nonsensical statistics like this in every aspect of life. And I'm starting with the physical. Look, especially as a young man, you don't have any excuses not to do a few pull-ups. If you can't do a few pull-ups, you need to have a good real check and a good real sit down, do some introspection, understand what went wrong, because it's not that difficult. Once upon a time I was there, I get it, you know. When I first walked into the gym, overwhelmed as an 18-year-old many years ago, and I looked around and people were pulling off doing pull-ups, and they made it look so easy. They made it look so simple, and I thought, gosh, this must be easy. It must be a piece of cake. And I remember as an 18-year-old when it was my turn and waiting to queue for the pull-ups, and I went there with a pull-up bar. I got to about halfway of the first one. I was there, my arms just vibrating and shaking, trying to pull my entire body up and actually get my face above the bar. Couldn't do it, dropped down. The amount of shame and embarrassment. But look, we've all been there. We've all been there. So, you know, forget 10. Can you even do 5? Can you even do 3? You know, there's no need to lie. There's no need to tell me in the comment section how many you can do. Be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell anyone. Just be honest with yourself. How many can you realistically do? I'm talking strict pull-ups. I'm talking actually head above the bar, good form, etc. Legs crossed, you know, just really good form. How many can you realistically do fresh? And if the answer is less than 10, then you know you have work to do. You know that you have to hit the gym more. You know you need to focus and prioritize on your diet and what you're consuming. And just take a real good look. A lot of people will throw the excuses of, I have too many responsibilities, I have a family to look after, and granted, absolutely, you're working off time constraints. I completely empathize. However, there's no excuse. You can fit an hour in a 24-hour day. You can find the time. You can be a lot more efficient. You just choose not to. Most workplaces, most offices in metropolitan cities like London, New York, etc., Paris, a lot of these offices, they'll have underground gyms. So you can go at lunchtime. Look, the point I'm making is that you can always make time if you're desperate enough to make a change. But please observe that statistic. Look at that statistic and be shocked. It should stun you, but at the same time, it should fill you with optimism. That it's actually worse than you anticipated. It's worse than you thought. The average man, the average person is not very successful. Please comprehend this. Please understand this. It's not that hard. If you thought you had competition, understand that you don't have any competition. Your competition is non-existent. If you're dedicated, if you're disciplined, if you stick to a regimented routine structure, there's no reason why you shouldn't be successful in any endeavor or in any field. You can absolutely pull it off. And if 95% of the world can't even do 10 pull-ups, then honestly, what is your competition? What does that mean in terms of a competition for other aspects of life? What is their mental health like? What is their finances like? What is their emotional state? What are they doing on a day-to-day basis? You know, it should fill you with positivity. It should make you think, I'm not that far away from the top. I'm not that far away. And slowly but surely, I'm not saying that this needs to be an overnight thing, because it's not going to be an overnight thing. A lot of you guys are indulging in bad habits. We're human. I'm the same. I get that. But you're not the finished article. Time is on your side. Time will run quickly. Don't be mistaken. You have to act fast. But time is on your side for now. And you are not the finished article. You have the time. Be resourceful. Understand what you have to do. Devise a plan and just eat at it slowly. It doesn't have to be drastic changes. It's the compound effect. Little by little, day by day. As a famous man once said, don't be afraid of the man that can do 10,000 punches in one day, but be afraid of the man that can do one punch every single day for 10,000 days. Now, of course, 10,000 days is a very long time, so you can simplify it to, for example, 1,000 days. Every day, do one punch for a thousand days. And he said, be scared of that individual. Don't be scared of the man that can do 1,000 punches in a day and then disappears and goes missing. It's about the consistency. Even if it's small, even if it's 10 minutes a day, it doesn't matter. Have the non-negotiables. And this is what I recommend to my people all the time. And it's something that I have, that I do every single day. We all have morning routines, or at least you should. You should have an evening routine, and you should have a rough idea of what you are going to accomplish throughout the day. That's fine. Sometimes life gets in the way, emergencies occur, whatever. I have the same, but I have 5 non-negotiables that I must complete every single day, and I recommend you do the same. It doesn't have to be It doesn't have to be 5. It can be 4. It can be 3. But have non-negotiables where you must do every single day. You cannot skip a day. So it could be a water target. How many liters or how many ounces, whatever you Americans measure it, but we do it in liters here in the UK. How many liters of water per day that you need to meet minimum? This is, so anything after is fine, but you have to meet a minimum threshold. It could be 2 liters, it could be 2.5 liters or 3 liters. Have a calorie target. Are you cutting? Are you bulking? Is it healthy? Is it dirty? Doesn't matter. What is the target? What is the threshold calorie count? Roughly, it doesn't have to be super specific. We're not, we're not bodybuilders unless that's your plan. Again, are you studying? Are you working on a business? Okay, I'm going to commit every single day. I'm going to work 1 hour at least on my business. Some days I'll do more, granted. Some days I'll do 2 to 3. But I need to be studying or working on my business at least 1 hour a day, right? So every day you have these non-negotiables. You have these non-negotiables you have to complete. And what you'll notice is, don't expect results in the beginning. Don't expect results in the beginning, because that's where people falter. Do it on a consistent basis without expecting anything in return for at least 6 months. You might not see a single change. Do it for 6 months. Because what you'll notice is overnight, it will feel like an overnight thing. When you're doing it in the process, it won't feel like that. But I promise you, when 6 months goes by, a year goes by, you won't be the same person. And that, my friend, is a compound effect. But be shocked, be stunned. You're not that far from the top. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.